Hi everyone, welcome to SAS Programming 90 Days. Today is day 24. So we continue with the SAS Fire session. In the SAS Fire, in the last session we have done the SAS Visual Text Analytics. So we continue with the text analytical analytics. Okay. So what is the SAS Visual Text Analytics? Because in the last two sessions we have already done about the text analytics. Okay. So we are going more deep in this. Okay, so basically we are combining the power of NLP, natural language processing, and machine learning with the linguistic rules to reveal the insights in data. Okay, so we are using the NLP and the machine learning, natural language processing and the machine learning in the text analytics. Okay, so basically what is the text analysis? We have nowadays we are receiving the data, that data in the terms of the text. Okay, so we are not receiving the numbers or the maximum. Nowadays we are receiving a different kind of data. So we also receive the some customer complaints, some customer queries, some customer related feedbacks. So related to that, we are so that unstructured data, we are using the text analytics for analysis on that data. Okay, nowadays lots of data will be generated in this single day, the social media or the other many platform where the data will be generated. Okay, so for that data and on that particular data we are doing some analysis. Okay, so we have the SAS Wire will be help us with the feature of natural language processing and the machine learning. They combine the both and they giving the text analytics. So we have SAS Visual Text Analytics in nodes. Okay, so that what is a node? Node is a basically the processing step, analytical step, what we have done on our data. Okay, so in the nodes we have the concepts and the terms. Okay, then we have machine generated topics, then we have categories and the document scoring. Okay, so we will see all these four topics. Okay. Okay, so today we are doing the concept node. Okay, so in this SAS text analytics we have the nodes. In the nodes we have the concepts node. Okay, so what is a concept nodes? Is a creating the concept nodes rules using a textual elements. The concept node is enable you to identify and extract the entities in document collection by using the 9 predefined concepts, by creating the additional custom concepts rules, or by using the combination of both predefined and the custom rules. Okay, so we can define our rules or predefined rules. We have 9 rules that is predefined. Okay, the concept nodes follow the text parsing nodes in the analytical pipeline that kept the textual elements are available in the concept window. Okay, creating a custom nodes, custom concepts. Okay, so we will see how we are creating the custom concepts and what is a C underscore concept. Okay, let's go to the SAS Visual SAS Fire. Okay, so I'm in the SAS Fire. I'm going into the build model. Okay, so I'm creating a new model here. So I'm creating new project. Okay, so I click on the new project. Now I'm giving this as a text analysis for project project 4. Okay, so type is we are creating the text analysis. Okay, so I selected text analytics. Okay, so we have 4 types of template here. So by default I selected the generate concept topic and the category grace. Okay, so I'm selecting the data. Okay, I'm selecting this pre SAS data that is already available in this SAS cache. Okay, so in this SAS boot. Okay, so this is data related to the customer feedback about the uh, about the bank. Okay, consumer complaint, a complaint that is available about the bank. Okay, so I selected this data. If you want to see the profile, so you can see how many unique values are there and the other things. Okay, so I click on there. So in the profile you can see the sum, count, everything, maximum, minimum. So everything is here, mean, median. Okay, how many blanks are there, how many nulls are there, pattern count, mean, median. Okay, unique values. Okay, now you can see her complaint ID is very unique in everyone. Okay, mode, standard deviation, maximum, minimum, data types, actual data length, minimum, maximum length, and the primary. Okay, so everything is here about data. Okay, now I'm going I press the OK. Okay, 17 columns are there. If you want to write description, you can write. I click on the save. Okay, now it's taking a time and creating a project. Okay, according to the template. Okay, what is my template? According to my template, they will be create one pipeline by default. Okay, we didn't need to create it. Okay, natural language processing and the machine learning will be automatic. This is a feature, this is a benefit of the SAS via. Okay, so first of all, whenever we are selecting the data, first of all we need to define the text, which text you want to analysis. Okay, so I want to analysis on the consumer complaint narrative. Okay, so consumer writed something, consumer writed the complaint about the bank. Okay, so they writed 3-4 lines about the bank. Okay, so that is available in the consumer complaint narrative. Okay, so I selected this, and here we need to define first of all text. Okay, so what is the text? So I define text. I want to analysis on that particular text, consumer complaint narrative. Okay, so you need to select that one. Okay, next is now there will be saying now I'm declaring the product. Okay, because the what is a complaint? Complaint is about the product. Okay, so I selected my product. Okay, and I defined as a category. My product is a category. Okay, so we have three variables. Unique ID by default they will be create. Okay, then we have the consumer complaint narrative as a text I defined because I want to analysis on that particular one, and product I defined as a category. Okay, now I'm going into the pipeline. Now you can see here automatically all the pipeline will be created by the SAS via. Okay, now I click on the run pipeline. Okay, it's take a time for running because they will be check and they will be do all the analysis with the help of the natural language processing and the machine learning. So what is this is called the nodes. Okay, this is all the nodes. This is first my data. Okay, so we are calling this a pipeline, and in the pipeline we have all these nodes. Okay, so first is data, then we have the concepts, then we have text parsing, then sentiment is their topics, then category. Okay, so this is the flow. Okay, so this is the analytical step we have done on that data. First we done the concepts is basically is the about the text. Okay, so now they will be going inside in the data, and they will be check about what the particular logic behind the text. Okay, so that is available here. If you can check here in the natural language processing, we have the concepts. Okay, concept they extract the specific information from text. Okay, they will be check what is a useful in that particular one. Okay, so they will be check it and they will be extract. Okay, then we have text parsing. After the in the natural language processing we have concept and text parsing. Okay, so first we will focus on the concepts, and we will going into forward in the others one. Okay, if you want to see here also they mention about in the dark scenes. In the dark scenes, the all the definitions, all the information are available here. Okay, so now you can see if you can select the natural language processing. In the natural language processing we have two things, concept and the text parsing. If you select the concepts, so they will be show about the concepts, what is the concepts. Okay, so extract a specific text. Okay, So this is how we can see about the text. Okay, now you can see here my pipeline is successfully run because they're showing the check on that all the ones. Okay, now if you want to see as a result, okay, so you need to right click on that concepts. I right click, then I click on the results. Now you can see here we have the result. In the result they will be show some SAS code. Okay, so this is the SAS code. Okay, some variable is declared, some macro variable is a percent let, and the cache lab name is here. Okay, so this is about the cache lib and the lib name. Okay, so this is action they done. Okay, proc cache session. Okay, so this is the action they done. So let's go into the deep one. So I'm not going into the result right now. I'm going to open this. I right click, then I click on the open. Okay, so now I click on the open. Now you can see here we right now is showing predefined concepts is 0 and the custom concepts are 0. Okay, so if they found something related to our a project, okay, so they will be show some predefined concepts. We have 9 predefined concepts that is not available for these particular ones right now. Okay, so if any will be there, so they will be show this is my concept. Okay, now in the above you can see here we have the create new concepts, or you can click here for new concepts. Okay, also here we have the refresh. Okay, so now I'm clicking on the new concepts. Okay, so I'm creating first I'm creating the C concept. Okay, so you can write any name. Okay, so I write it C concepts as a name because that will be help me to identify which concepts I write it, which I write it. Okay, now I'm going here. Now you can see here we have some added concept and the sandbox. Okay, sandbox for particular for testing one. Okay, so I'm clicking here in the added concepts, or you can write in the sandbox for testing. So you can write here and you can check your code is correct or not. Okay, so first is C concept. What is a C concept? This is a rules help you to establish the context around the matching items. The elements that are not inside the C underscore C then container modifier are the contextual elements. Okay, so let's see how we are using this feature. Okay, so I'm going here in my SAS file. Okay, now if you write any capital, so you have to write any capital word. Okay, let's suppose I write it A. So for A we have aligned and the end. Okay, so this is, you can say we have some procedure, we have some predefined, you can say this is kind of function is there that you can use here. Okay, right now so many functions are there. So let's suppose I write the S. Okay, if I write the Q or not related to Q, if I write it the E. Okay, let's suppose I write it the C. For C we have the classifier, concepts rules, and C underscore concepts. Okay, so what is the classifier? Classifier is basically, let's suppose related to the let's suppose I want to where my strings is defined as one or more tokens in rows. So we are using this classifier underscore, we have to define as a classifier, then colon, then name of the string. Okay, so basically we are using the classifier with the C underscore concepts. Okay, so if I am writing the C underscore concepts, okay, so I click enter. Now let's suppose I want to find some uh, name, some string. Okay, so I want to find, let's suppose I want to find I write it the C, first of all underscore C. Okay, then I write it the curly bracket, then I write it any name. Let's suppose I want to check the Citibank. Okay, so this is related to test, related to the learning. Okay, this is not the particular Citibank data. Okay, this is the sample data, example data only. Okay, so I rated the Citibank. Okay, and then I click on the, okay, so first is validate rule. Okay, so I click on the validate rule. Now the validating validation is code is valid. Okay, now this is saying code is valid. If you want to move to edit concepts, so you can. So I click on the move to edit concepts. Now my code is sent to sandbox to edit concepts. Okay, now so let's suppose you write it your code. Okay, you write it your validation code here. Now next you have to run a node. Okay, if because whenever we are writing anything, we have to run this. Okay, then they will be show the actual the result. Okay, now I run this. Okay, it's taking a time. Okay, so because I write it the Citibank, now they will be show everything is related to the Citibank in my code. Okay, so let's suppose if I click on the match. Okay, I think I write it the Citibank. I write it the small c. Citibank. Okay, Citibank is not coming. Okay, let's I'm writing the America because I'm not able to identify it is capital or the smaller one. Now I write it the America. Now you can see here Bank of America is here. Okay, so if you write the Bank of America, it's also valid. I only rated the America. Okay, now let's run this. Okay, so my writing is correct, but they're not able to find out the that particular Citibank. Okay, let's I write it the America again. Okay, now I press on the run. Okay, let's see the result now. Okay, now what will be the output is all related data to the America, all related to string whatever you writing in the underscore c, that will be show here. Okay, let's I'm going into the match. Okay, so 1 minute. Auto generated concepts rules. Now let's run again this node. Okay, so yes, it will be take a time. Okay, sorry, I write it the capital C in the front of this. Okay, okay, sorry, I mistake, my mistake. Okay, so I write it the capital here. Okay, that's the reason it's showing nothing is showing. Okay, now I write it the Citibank. Let's Citibank's rock. Okay, uh, okay, because you have to write small c, not the, this is a kind of, you can say this is a case sensitive because you have to write that particular one. Okay, so in the uppercase or lowercase will be effect here. This is a case sensitive one. Okay, so I write it now small, uh, after the colon I write it the underscore small c, then Citibank. Okay, let's see the result here. Okay, now you can see here we have the result match is 145 of 2413. Okay, so here the Citibank is highlighted. So the Citibank is highlighted. Okay, next we have the fact match. Okay, number of fact match is here also. Okay, okay, you want to manage a columns or resize a columns to fit, so you can resize it. Okay, so let's suppose I write it one word here. Let's suppose I want to search something else. Let's suppose I want to search account is one time write it here. So I write it the account. So any particular word, okay, so you want to find out in your data, so you can write here in the C underscore concept and you can find it. Okay, so that is the benefit, so that is a benefit, so you can search it. Okay, so classifier and the C underscore concepts rules that are generated expand the scope of the matches and return the original set of rules. Okay, so okay, next rule is next is a creating custom concepts. We are going to see uh, concepts underscore rule. Okay, these rules appear when you include the predefined concepts in a concepts node. These rules help you home in on the context in which matches are found by requiring the presence of additional elements in the context of sentence. Okay, so this is an example of concepts rules. Okay, so you can write like this one or comma, then we have the I write it the two times. Okay, let's suppose you have multiple values. Okay, you want to find out similar things. Okay, so let's suppose you want to find out the US. If this someone write it the U uh, dot S dot, or someone write it US, someone write it United States. Okay, so because they all are the similar one. Okay, you want to find out the similar things. Okay, someone write it the cinema theater, cinema hall. Okay, so this kind of similar words, then we are using the concepts rules. Okay, so concept rule will be help us if you have multiple things. Okay, then we are writing this. Okay, now I'm creating one more here. So this is the concepts underscore rule. Okay, so sorry, I write it inside of this. I'm deleting this one. Now I'm writing in the custom concepts. Okay, so I'm first of all we need to select this custom concepts now. Okay, concept underscore rule. Okay, now now so I write it the capital C here. Now concepts rule is here. Okay, this is all how we are using the concepts rule. Okay, concepts rule, then operator. Let's suppose you're using or and. Okay, and then your argument. Okay, and number of argument you can write where the argument is embedded and relationship governed by the operator one or more elements. Okay, so we need to write this strings. Okay, so okay, concepts rule I write it, then I'm writing the or here, or then comma, then in the in the double quotes I write it the C, small c, then curly bracket. Okay, then I write it, let's suppose account. Okay, so I'm taking the example of the account, comma, I'm writing so this is the mandatory one, so you have to write in the concepts rule we are using the double quotes, then we are writing the underscore C, Then in the curly brackets we are writing the account. Okay, let's suppose now again I started the underscore, sorry, double quotes, then underscore C, then curly bracket, then accounts. So if you see, if many times kind of these things there, okay, so you want to, let's suppose you want to put into the particular one, so we are using this kind, because sometimes we write it the capital A, small a for account, so we have many things, similar things. Okay, then we are using the this concepts rules. Okay, so accounts I write it. Okay, again in the double quotes I write it the account in the capital. Okay, now this is done. In the first I write it the operator, this is my operator and this is my values. Okay, now okay, let's first write in the sandbox. Okay, I write it into the sandbox, then I'm checking the with the validate rule. So with the validate rule I check it. Okay, so code is valid. Now let's go it's move in the edit concepts. In the edit concepts I put it. Okay, then run node. Okay, so I run it. Okay, now they will be show us in the all, they will be show the everything, and the in the match they will be show related to this rule I write it in the concept rule. Okay, so it's taking time because we have four variable here. The all the variable they will be checked. Okay, now let's see, we are going into the match. Okay, now you can see here we have the account here, we have the account here. If anything write it in the capital, okay, 1137 we have match. Okay, so we have all these match, so they will be show all the related data that is related to the account, small account, capital account, accounts, all the similar things I write it because in the concepts rules they will be shown. Okay, so next I will set the concepts viewer, so we will see in the further. Okay, so auto generate concepts rules I write it. Okay, I'm going back. Okay, now we need to write we need to run pipeline again for the output. Okay, so it will be take a time to run. Okay, they will be check, and then after the concepts they my rule will be go to the text parsing, then we sentiment, then topics, then category. Okay, because I write it some custom concepts in my pipeline in my concepts. Okay, then they will be generate after the text parsing sentiment, they will according to the my concepts. Okay, so in the last I will be check the category result. Okay, what will be the category result will be there. Okay, my pipeline is completed. I'm clicking on the result. Okay, so this is my result according to category. Okay, and this is the diagnostic automatically generated. Next I'm going into the output data. In the output data transaction we have, I click on the output data. Let's see the concepts here. So what changes are here in my output. Okay, now you can see here we have the output here. Okay, Okay, and this is my modeling ready. Okay, so this is the transpose of my transactional data, nothing else. Okay, so let's okay, so today we have done the concepts. Okay, basic of the concepts, c underscore concept and the concept tools. We're going more deep in the concepts in the further sessions. Thank you guys.